Okay, so we're back.
Hey.
And today we want to talk to you guys about, I guess, what brought us to doing these types of competitions.
Before now, I've been like a boot camp girl and I did 4 triathlons and I loved it. But my body didn't look like it didn't show the amount of work I was actually putting in the gym. And so I was like, what the heck is going on? Basically, a cardio buddy. That's what you are. Like, training for triathlons, and they are amazing. It's a lot of work that goes into training for triathlons. My longest distance was a half tri, which is point 0.9 swim. I'm sorry, an Olympic distance, which is point 0.9 swim.
Still more than I can do.
I was wanting to do a half. Is that what I want to do? It's a point 0.9 swim and a 24-mile bike and a 6.4-mile run at the end. So my last one was last year, and I had it in my head that after that I was going to train for my first competition.
Basically, I was an athlete in school, in high school.
I was too.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were taking it back that far.
Yeah, we taking it all the way back.
Well, wait a minute.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Back to you.
All right, back to me. So I played sports in high school. I played volleyball and softball and basketball, pretty much just to stay in shape. And then in college, I just was a regular person that worked out at the gym. And then in grad school, that's when I started doing like 5Ks and 10K, just progressively went up to half marathons because my friends work out. So that was very encouraging. And then that's when I started doing different boot camps, and I've done several mud runs. Love mud runs. Love them. And then I did think about competing a couple of years ago, but I felt like it was too much. Like I really didn't have all the information I needed, and I was like, I ain't doing all that. Like,
it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Back to me now. Yeah, in middle school, high school, I ran track, and I did do a little bit of basketball, like mainly intramurals. Tried out for the basketball team, and my best friend in high school made varsity as a freshman, and I made JV as a freshman, and so I decided, too good for JV. Yeah, I thought highly of myself, I guess, because I was on varsity track. So I'm like, you're not gonna put me on varsity track and then I don't know. I felt like I should have been on varsity anyway. So I just ran track. But I don't know. I guess I got tired of it. I got offered to run in college for a scholarship. I turned it down because I was just tired of running. But still in college, I had a bunch of friends who were football players, and so I would lift with them. So that was one thing that was consistent for me, was being in the weight room as a track runner. You got to always be building your legs. It was mainly focused on my legs at that time. And so I've constantly been in the gym lifting, but it's been real sporadic, real on and off. There was a period of time where I wasn't going to the gym maybe for a year or two, and I gained a lot of weight. So I got up to about maybe 170 pounds or so, and experienced a lot of life changes, and eventually found my way back to the gym. But I was mainly doing a lot of cardio. So like Kristi, I was doing a bunch of races, but I wasn't doing triathlons. I was doing 5Ks because that's I was a sprinter, honey, not a distance runner. Not at all. So, but it just wasn't fulfilling for me. I didn't love it. So I started lifting again, and people in the gym would always ask me, because I was always in there, like, what are you in here for? You're always in here. You're competing. I'm like, competing in what? Life? This is a life competition? Yeah, competing to be healthy. How about that? And they're like, no, competing to like be in a show. I'm like, what type of show are you talking about? And they're like, bodybuilding. And the only bodybuilding I knew of at the time was those really, really like huge bodybuilders, and I knew that that wasn't a goal for me. Hats off to those girls that get huge like that, but that just wasn't my goal. And so I was like, nah, but they told me that there were so many different divisions in bodybuilding, and so you should look into it, and I did. And I found a coach, and so last year I competed for the first time. I competed a couple times. I did pretty well. And
She
so
did.
this is my second year. I'm looking forward to making a lot of improvements and possibly even doing a national show, depending on how well I do regionally. So that's my story.